I'm going to take a tour around the indoor field. What we're looking at right now is the goal and the back wall. Notice above the goal, we've got a net. Okay? See the corner flags directly over the corner dot? That'll come into play in a minute. Look at the goal line. It's only the width of the goal. Okay? Everything else should catch a wall. We come across corner dot, corner flag. Between these two corner flags, if the ball hits net, we've either got a goalie distribution or a corner kick, depending on who touched it last, just like outdoor. Goalie distribution is indoors version of a goal kick. Okay, standing in front of the goal. At PSA 2, you'll see a little arc. Please ignore it, it means nothing. Okay, we have the big arc, the white line. This is where the goalie's allowed to use their hands, in this arc here. A goalie distribution, meaning the attackers kick the ball up into the net, will go to the goalkeeper, the defending team, in this arc, and they will throw it back into play. 4th grade and under may punt. 5th grade and above, bust throw. Okay, moving on a little bit, you see yellow and red lines. Ignore them, they're for other sports. Hey, now we're coming to the attacker line. From sideline to sideline. Yes, there's people warming up here. Please note in the middle you have a dot. This is a restart point. This dot is here if the ball, 2 reasons. If the ball hits the upper net, your restart's going to be at one or the other corner arc. The closest dot to where the kicker kicked the ball and it hit the net. Not where it hit on the net, where the kicker kicked it. Also, if we have a 3-line pass, the ball crosses the attacker line, the center line, and the far attacker line in the air with touching nothing. Ball will come back to the first attacker line it crossed to the dot. Going back to the arc, you'll see a dot. Any defensive foul in the arc will come to this dot. Players can line up 5 yards back if in a wall. Hey, we've got the top of the arc dot, got the attacker dot. Now we'll go to the center line. Center line exists for one reason and one reason only, for kickoffs. Each team in their half of the field. On a kickoff, the ball will be on this dot. The players of the team not kicking off will be out of the big circle. You'll see a small circle here, please ignore it. That's for a different sport. Everybody will be on their side of the field. Folks kicking the ball, kick it from that dot. Folks defending against the kickoff, outside of the big circle. Okay? Notice there's walls. Around the benches, the walls are lower. Everywhere else, they're 8 feet tall. And notice the nets. Okay, from corner flag along the side net to the corner flag still along the side. Any ball that hits there will be a kick-in. Kick-in is indoors version of throw-in. Wherever the ball hit the net, we'll take it and put it on the dasher line, sideline or touch line. That's his dashed line here. Put the ball where it went out, and the team that did not kick it last will kick it. That's the dasher line. Okay, now we have the bench area. As you can see, they're labeled. If somebody asks you where the visitors sit, guess which side. Somebody asks you where the home team sits, it says home right there, as you'll see. Notice the doors. Each bench has 2 doors. These are good for substitutions. Somebody coming off the field must get to the dasher line near the door for the new player to come on the field, just like Jimmy just did. He has to be there before the new one can come out. Now he has to be near the door, within 5 feet of it. So if the player is here across the line, we still can't sub till he gets here, just like Jimmy showed. Thing last, we have 2 penalty areas, one for each team. Here's the one for the home team. Strange how it's near the home bench where Jimmy's standing. We have one for the visiting team. Again, near the visitor's bench. When a player's in here on a blue or a yellow card, or a substitute's in here on a red, they stay in the box. They cannot go around here onto the bench and talk to the coach. If they need medical attention, that's different. Let them. but they stay in here. Whenever we have a penalty, the timekeeper's in control of this door. Okay, timekeeper opens it to let him in. Timekeeper opens it to let him out. The referee, when he gives a card, will come to the timekeeper's area. Okay, and hint, yes, we have a little hole here. Don't try to yell through it. Nobody can hear you. Come around to the side. Tell your timekeeper what's up. He'll have a roster for each team. He'll write the number of the player down. Referee will tell him the foul, why he's in there, and what time he comes out. There's the scoreboard. Look up the scoreboard, do 2 minutes math for a blue card or 5 minutes math for a yellow card, and let them go. We'll talk about cards in detail, but this is the field. Also at PSA 2, you've got a scoreboard here and a scoreboard at the end. It's a black thing kind of over the goal. This one sometimes gives you weird numbers. This one's always right. This one's always official. That's all we have for the field, and now we'll go back to the class. Behind both benches will be notes of the rules of the coaches, and then right next to it we'll have how many players on the field for each age group. That'll be where my hand is now. We'll have that on both benches.